I wanted to share my data here between my two runs. My fastest clean run, which was the fourth run, the bottom green one here, and then my fastest dirty run, which was my seventh. My fastest clean run was a 33.752, and my fastest dirty run was a 33.532. And I just wanted to show the difference of what I did differently. And like my morning run, I was more conservative. I broke a little earlier, just not as hard, and then, but still got on the gas plenty fine. And then where my afternoon run, run 7, there was a couple areas where I didn't brake as hard, and if I would have done that in the morning, I would have had another probably 2 or 3 tenths faster in my morning run, and I think my morning run would have been faster, but obviously it wasn't. So first off, one thing to note here: the start. It's for some reason it's the time delta is offset. So the elapsed time is supposed to be 0.23 by the finish, and so right now it's 0.14 at the start, and if we scroll down to the finish, it's only 0.707. So, and that's supposed to be 213, so that would be roughly like a 1.14-ish, difference there. So what I'm gonna do is not just use the time delta to show you where the big changes in time were made. So let's get that caveat out of the way just to begin with. Overall slalom was about the same. Let's zoom in here. Coming out of the slalom, I had more speed on my morning run. So you can see that it gets a little bit faster. You can see the time delta changing, moving farther away from the red. And now this was a fairly decent spot that braking for this kind of offset double slalom here. It didn't brake as hard with my morning run, and I broke earlier, and it looks like I didn't get on the gas quite as hard, which didn't seem to hurt it at all. I obviously gained a bunch of time there. Then the next spot, so this little offset thing here, if you set it up right, it's dang near a straight shot all the way through to this gate here. So you got to brake for this gate and then get set up and get on the gas again, and then it was another you had these two gates here, and there was another kind of braking zone that was interesting. So the afternoon run, here's where I made decent amount of time, and hopefully the time delta shows it, but my morning run, I broke early and broke a little harder than I did in my afternoon run. My afternoon run, I didn't brake as hard and broke a little later. I think there was an opportunity to brake a little earlier and just as hard as I did in the afternoon run, and there would have been even more of a time difference there. But you can see the difference in long G. The long G is the acceleration, so on the bottom it's braking, and then over the line is accelerating. So there wasn't much braking at all in that section, and we still still made it there. I mean, look at the speed difference. 6 miles an hour there, and then by the time we're coming into the loop, the turnaround here, there's 8 mile an hour difference there, and you can see look at the the long G, definitely braking super hard for the long G or the afternoon run. And I thought I didn't brake early enough, but luckily it made it and seemed to be almost the exact same line coming out here at a little more. I opened up a little earlier on my afternoon run there. So then this is kind of the same. Some mess up with the GPS there, showing the speed. That's why I've got the RPM there showing that there wasn't that much of a difference. Now look at the separation and speed here. Definitely kept the speed there. Now coming in the slalom. Okay, and then the big difference here I want to show you is the key box, the Key West box here. Look at the speed difference through the box with my afternoon run. There's a 4 mile an hour difference, which is for a space that small, it's ridiculous. So yeah, there's definitely a big change in time difference here. When you're going that slow and you don't, what are we doing? 29, 33-ish miles an hour. When you're going that slow, if you don't drop 4 mile an hour, there's gonna be a decent amount of change there going that slow. Look at damn it, touch that cone, jeez. And then there wasn't looking at the speed, my afternoon run, I definitely was going faster there. So now that kind of explains what I wanted to go through with the data review video. Let's move on to the solostorm runs side by side. These will be split by time. They'll be split by time, so the spacing on the runs will be different throughout the course. So let's do this.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
155.